Hey y'all, so I'm getting ready to do my nails, and someone asked a few videos back for me to show my nail routine in a video. Now, I'm not gonna like dedicate like a bunch of time to showing y'all the entire thing, but I will show you the steps and the products I'm using very briefly, because I'm not like I'm not great with my nails, honestly. So but I will show you what I use. So here we go. All right, so real quickly, I'll just show you my little setup. So this is my UV lamp, and I got this from Amazon. I'll try to link it down below. I went ahead and pulled out the base, top, and color that I'm using. So this is Emily, also from Amazon. I've used this quite often. This was actually the first like gel kit that I bought, or that I purchased. Well, base and top coat anyway. And then I wanted to do black, so I'm using this one by Emily as well. And then I have this little, this is some acetone. This is just the top of the acetone. I put a little bit in there, along with a little nail art brush. And I use this to clean up around the edges when I go outside of the lines. So first up, I'm gonna take the base coat, and I like to make sure that my coats, when it comes to gel polish or any polish really, I try to keep them pretty thin. I just feel like that helps stop them from peeling. And I know y'all really can't see what I'm doing. That's why I said I'm not really gonna spend the whole time, but I did want to kind of tell you a few tips along the way. I didn't talk about it earlier, but as far as prep, my nails, I had regular polish on my nails, so all I did was take it off with acetone polish remover. And generally, like if I was coming from gel, then I would, you know, soak my gel polish off, and then, you know, buff my nails, file them and all that. But I actually did all that the other day, and then I didn't feel like doing them like with another gel manicure. So I just put on regular polish, which didn't last. So that's why I didn't have to do all that today. But normally I do buff my nails, file them down, do the cuticle remover around the edges, or around the cuticles, obviously. But since I just did it the other day, then I'm not doing it tonight. So I just did one hand. And lately I've just been doing one hand at a time. I feel like I make less mistakes with that. And all I did was do the light, thin bottom or thin base coat, and that's it. And then I put it in my lamp for 60 seconds. All right, so next up, I'm gonna do my color, and this is number 007. Again, I will try to link all these products below, because actually, these colors I actually got from Amazon, so I should be able to link them. So I do 2 coats of color, and again, my first coat, I try to keep it, I want it to cover, but I still try to keep it relatively thin, because you don't want it to be too thick. I find that if I do them too thick, they kind of move around, like the gel will move around when I put it in the lamp, if that makes sense, especially if my fingers are not extremely flat. And then also when I paint, I try to wrap around the edge for the first coat. So you'll see I'm not a perfect polisher. I don't know if you can tell, but I got some on the outside, but I'll clean that up before I put this hand in the lamp. So another tip is you want to make sure that you don't really get too much in the well, like around your edges, because say if it dries like that, that's what makes your nails peel very easily. If some dries on your skin and it's connected to that nail that you polished, if that makes sense. So like say if you get a drop here, of course, that's not gonna make your nails peel. But if you just polish all outside of the lines and don't clean it up, then when it dries, that part is sticking to your skin, which will easily peel, and then you'll end up peeling your whole nail off. So just another tip. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this hand and then stick it in the lamp again for 60 seconds. So before I stick my hand in the lamp, I wanted to show y'all, I just take this and dip it in my acetone, and then oh, you can't see that. Dip it in my acetone and blot it off on my paper towel. And I just go around any areas where I need to clean up the nail. Okay, so I've done the 2 coats of color, so now I'm getting ready to do my top coat. And after I do my top coat, I cure it for 90 seconds instead of 60 seconds. So I do 60 seconds in between each coat except for the top coat, if that makes sense. One other quick tip, because I just noticed myself doing it and I kind of forgot to tell y'all. When I'm polishing my nails, I try to keep my thumb flat. So it's kind of awkward the way I do it because I'll hold my hand like this. And a lot of people do their thumbs separately, but I'm not trying to spend the extra time to do that. So I try to keep my thumb as flat as possible because if I just let it go down like this and it's not dry, sometimes the polish will shift and then you'll get a little hump on the end. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. All right, so we are all done. So total time it took me was probably about 40 minutes, but if I would have had to take out the gel polish before, it would have probably taken me an hour, which is why sometimes I don't like to do my nails, because the soaking off is really like the worst part of it, because you're literally just sitting there waiting and trying to get, and then you have to try to, you know, file off whatever's left. So yeah, so I'm done. This one is a no wipe top coat. I don't know if you've ever got your nails done and you see they wipe down your nails afterwards. This one you don't have to do that with, but I have a couple other like gel top coats that I have to wipe down after. Even though they say no wipe, I still wipe them down because you can feel like the residue on them, and that the wipe just helps take away the residue. So, but this particular brand, I don't feel like I need to wipe, so I'm not going to. And I'll try to link, the nail wipes that I have just came with, I think it came with this set. But I need to order some more, so I'm going to look on Amazon. And if I can find nail wipes on there, then I will link them down there for you. So anyway, hope this video was helpful, or this portion of the video was helpful to some of you all. See ya. Hey y'all, I'm actually going out tonight. We are going to see the Bad Boys movie. So I figured I would show y'all what I'm wearing because I don't go out at night very much. And like everything I'm wearing is cheap except for my accessories, so I still think I look good, so I figured I would share it. So this shirt or the sweater is actually from my Poshmark boutique. So I can't really remember what my price is on it, but I know it's not that much. So yeah, I really like this. And this is actually my first time wearing it, surprisingly. So my accessories aren't cheap. Hopefully I already mentioned that, but I'm wearing my Gucci belt. These jeans are actually part of the Sofia Vergara collection from Walmart, and they're high-waisted. They're very comfortable, so I do like them. And then my shoes are Target. These are booties that I got from Target not too long ago. And then for my bag, I'm carrying my Toiletry 26 tonight. And yeah, that's it. So this is the look. And nice and comfy, but I feel like I still look cute, but not like I'm trying too hard. So yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Good morning, happy Wednesday. So I just took a shower and put on my workout clothes. I'm actually getting ready to go take a Pilates class. And I'm getting ready to put on a fragrance. And yes, I do wear fragrance to the gym, but you'll see which one I'm wearing. But I figured I should go ahead and show y'all my perfume collection real quick, just because a lot of people have asked what it looks like. This won't be like a review or anything. I'm just gonna like quickly just show you how it's set up. And that's it. Like, we're not going to talk about any fragrances. So if you see any fragrance just from this quick little shot that you want to know more about, let me know, and I will probably review it in a blog post, or maybe you'll hear it mentioned in an upcoming fragrance video. Yeah, so this is going to be really quick. So just a second. So I keep my fragrances in my closet, which does have a door. Let me back out some. So this is my bathroom that I'm standing in now. This is my closet. You shouldn't keep fragrances in your bathroom because it can really cut down on the amount of time that they're good. I do have a closet with a door, so I feel fine keeping them in here. I've never had any problems. The lights are on right now, but there are no windows in here, so it's pretty dark. We keep the lights off when we're not in here, obviously. So yeah, there's our light up there. So yeah, let me show you guys real quick. So this is all my perfume. My husband has a few bottles of cologne, probably about 5, all because of me. He does not go out and buy his own cologne, but he likes to wear it. He does wear it every day. But he keeps his in the bathroom. For him, it's perfectly fine because, like I said, he only has like maybe 5. And that's because I recently bought him one. And he runs through them really fast. So his never go bad. So just FYI. But this is all me. So I used to keep all my well, not all my fragrances. I used to just have this tray up here. And then the rest of my fragrances were in a box. But I ended up never really using the ones in the box. Like when I initially did that, I planned on switching them out per season. But honestly, I just never got around to it. So the ones in the box, I ended up really neglecting, forgetting about. Yeah, so now I keep all my fragrances out, which is not the prettiest thing, but it is the thing that allows me to get the most use out of all these fragrances that I have. And I know it's a lot, and I know I've been hauling a lot lately, but I also did get rid of a lot. I threw away some, I gave some away, I sold some. So really, when you've seen those last few hauls, it hasn't really taken my collection as far as number wise up too much, if that makes sense. I don't know how many fragrances I have, but just based on like how I can store them, I can tell that my fragrance has gone up. My amount of fragrances has gone up a little bit, but I would say maybe by about 4 or 5 bottles. So yeah. Anyway, here we are. So this is really not organized except for my Jo Malone and Tom Ford, just because I have the most of them. The rest of them are just kind of put in how they'll fit in. And I do kind of try to keep some of my prettier bottles on this front row just because it's the first thing you see. And I do keep my little mini bottles here because they're super cute. And I don't even use these, but I've gotten them like as samples and stuff. So yeah. So here we go. So yeah, I'm just going to stand up on my little ottoman here so you guys can see a little overview. So you got this tray here, which is packed full. I have a little bit of space in there, but yeah. And then let me get down. Back here, I have these 2 little trays. This has most of my layered fragrances in it. And then also my Contour Sud Pacifique and a few little like oils that I'm going to talk about in the upcoming video and a couple samples. But most of my samples I keep somewhere else that I'll tell you about in a second. And then I have this little tray here and this here that I used to use for nail polish. And I just recently put it in here to kind of give me a little bit more space. And then this is my Jo Malone, Tom Ford. And then over there I have like some Louis Vuitton samples and some other like little roller balls and stuff. Same thing over here. I have my Maison Francis Kurkdjian samples and some other roller balls. All the other samples that I get for free. All the other samples that I get for free, I pretty much keep downstairs. I have a bag of samples in a cabinet. And then I also have basically like a candy jar full of samples, like perfume samples and other small samples that I leave in my guest bathroom so that when anybody comes over, they can help themselves to it. So yeah, that's that. So that's my fragrance collection. It's excessive, I know. So yeah, that's it. So I guess I'll go ahead and show you what I'm getting ready to put on. So this is Philosophy Pure Grace. I've actually never worn this. My mom gave it to me, and initially when I smelled it, I didn't think I liked it. So I put it up for sale. I mean, she knew I was going to put it up for sale. She gave it to me to sell for her because she didn't want to deal with selling it. So I put it up for sale, but it hadn't sold. And I went in and smelled it. And I was like, this smells really clean and nice. And maybe like a good scent when I want to smell good, but I don't want to like do too much like for the gym. So we're getting ready to wear this today. But when I smelled it, it kind of smells like clean soap. And I'm surprised I've never tried this out. So this will be my first day wearing it. It'll only be for a couple hours because I'm just going to the gym. And then after that, I'll come back and take a shower. So yeah, but this is what I'm wearing. A lot of you guys, let me turn you around real quick. All right, hopefully the lighting is not too horrible over here, but I had to turn you around so I could prop you up on something. A lot of you all ask how I pick out my fragrances, and it really just depends on where I'm going, how the temperature is, and what I feel like wearing. That's it. Like, no other rhyme or reason. So this smells really good. So hopefully this is not too strong for the gym. I don't think it will be. It smells very light, but I've never worn it, so I'm taking a little chance. But yeah, that's how I pick them out. It's kind of just based on like my mood. So sometimes I'm feeling like a fresh fragrance. Sometimes I'm feeling like something deep and smoky, you know, so it really just depends. So anyway, let me go ahead and get myself together so I can get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all, it is 30 degrees today, right now. I'm so excited. I don't know how to dress for the gym when it's cold, because I do need to go somewhere besides. I need to go to the grocery store, and I also need to drop something off at my husband that he left at home today at his job. So I would have just worn this little, this sweater or this hoodie to go work out in, because I don't wear a jacket inside. But since I have to make the extra stop, I decided to put my coat on top of it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I know all the cool kids wear their jackets and their hoodies together, but I've honestly never done it. But it's actually quite warm, so I think this is gonna work. And then I have on my Uggs. I'm not wearing tennis shoes because I'm going to Pilates, and we wear like special socks to work out in, so I don't wear shoes while I'm working out, so yeah. And then this purse, I'm only carrying because I was carrying it yesterday and I haven't switched my stuff out yet. So yeah, this is my workout look, y'all. All right. Uh-oh, the sun is not playing right now, so let me go. So I'm back home and I went to the grocery store as well. But I'm getting ready to start cooking. I just wanted to update y'all before I forget. This perfume, A++. Well, for what I use it for. I don't know about like an all day type thing, but if you are looking for a perfume where you really can't smell it too much, but you do smell really clean, I feel like this would be a really good option. And I don't think Philosophy fragrances are too expensive. And they also do a lot of sales, especially like at Ulta when they have the gift sets. I see them on sale all the time. So I'm actually quite surprised, and I really like it. It did not bother me while I was working out. Now, it's not gonna be the type of thing probably that gets me a ton of compliments, just because it's not like a beast mode fragrance. Like, everybody's not gonna smell it on you, but I do smell it, and it did not bother me at all. It smells just very clean. Like I just took a shower. I really like that. Yeah, so it kind of reminds me of like Ivory. I don't use Ivory soap, but from what I remember, I think it kind of smells like Ivory soap, like the plain one. So I'm really liking it. So yeah, I just wanted to update y'all, because I know if I don't tell you about it now, I probably will never mention it, because it's not one that would, you know, it doesn't like wow me, but it's nice to have, if that makes sense. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cook so I can take my shower. I'm not cooking. I am cooking, but I'm getting ready to put some soup. I'm gonna make some soup in the crock pot, so I'm gonna go ahead and start that before I take my shower. So I was getting ready to edit this vlog that you're watching, and I realized I ended it really weirdly. I guess I thought I would be coming back later on in the day, but I didn't. So yeah, I just really wanted to come on here and end the vlog more properly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.